So let's tune in with another energy. What needs to be told? Okay. What I'm getting here, someone is going to be very depressed. I'm getting like Field of Matrix. Because they lost out on some opportunity. Yeah, because they didn't hand out something when there was a chance. They didn't reach out their hand and hand out something, like some gratification, observance. I'm getting subservience, observance. Someone could have been observing somebody's art, patience. I'm getting, and it's like missed out opportunity. I'm seeing this hand like kind of like faded now, faded. Yeah, like becoming, yeah, like fading, like you know. Someone's message here, like a lesson, is from spirit, is basically to learn not to observe for too long, because that's your biggest mistake, observing for too long. You are literally like like um like a bonding rubber. You're like pulling it, and no, this is not how time works. Someone needs to learn that you cannot observe for too long. You can't. You need to learn to be more of a sharpshooter, a little bit more into that energy, as in a sense of like King of Swords energy, like a sword. Use your sword, aka use your tongue, use your words matching actions, words actions, words actions, words actions, right? And this, someone needs to learn a paradigm, because it's like they can't use that sword, and sword is like speech, expressing, voicing thoughts and opinions and what they want. Very much a consensus on what they want. Like, what do you want? And voice it. Yeah, something with the solar plexus resonance. It's like something about wacky self-confidence. Something about, like, it's not like wacky as in like, it's imbalanced and mismatched. Tackle that energy, tackle your words, what? Tackle your words and your speech. Damn, someone doesn't want me to talk. I'm saying this reading is just, or maybe someone has issues with voicing. This could be like just a confirmation, honestly, but like I already said plenty. Listen, you're letting other people take that bag of your achievements. It's like a transparent bag. They can see that it's your achievement, but you're letting them take it. You need to show yourself and portray yourself as you are, and that you made it, and it's your consensus. People are likely not gonna like it, but this is what you need to learn for yourself. Yeah, listen, people are gonna hate it. They gonna blurt and splurt and like, blah, like, what the heck? Like, blah, why are you standing up for yourself? Why do you have boundaries now? But like, only you can paint your true consensus, your true mask of who you are. Not like deceptive mask or something that you're not, but like your true mask of who you are. Only you can paint that consensus, and only you can paint with whomever you want to, as in like collaborating, partnerships, friendships, relationships, whatever, okay? It's like only you have that inner guiding star, your own guiding compass, and that's where it should lead you. Not what like other people want to take for credit or consensus, or steal your opportunities even, or do some selfish shit, okay? You need to be like, I have the rings. I have these things. I made them. I made them myself, okay? Yeah, listen, I made them myself. Period. I'm getting here as a confirmation someone's name could be either difficult to spell, like very difficult for people to spell, that they ask you to like write it down, or it could be on the contrary, very easy to spell, okay? So listen here. You could have been very pushed away in life, like pushed aside, like pushed aside, like being like oh my god, like a juju that floats around like a floating balloon or some stuff like that. This gives me that impression, like you're just floating around. You're being like pushed aside, almost like your energy isn't as vibrant as it is. And it almost gives me the impression that you're okay with it, or at least people think that you're okay with it. And this is absolutely not what you should learn. You should learn the opposite, that you're not okay with it. You should learn your own statements. Your own statements of your own power. Heart chakra plus solar plexus energy. Feeling your true depth of emotions and feelings and your confidence in what you can actually do out of life, where you can go, and that you can go, like on your own, with your own written rules, with your own written consensus. Like, I can do these things, like writing them down, like I can do these things in like your mind castle, mind palace, or mind house, however it resonates for you. Take it, right? With that little garden yard of yours, you need to learn that consensus. That's what free speech is. Not being controlled into others, consensus by others, and being pushed aside energetically, the, and living with it like it's normal. It's like a reversal of your destiny. You're not supposed to be acting this way. 7-7 on the clock, like 0707 was there. You could be either thinking that you have the control of narrative by silence. You could have been taught silent treatment in the past. You could have thought it's safe to stay silent. You could have thought that. Yeah, anyways, I forgot that thought just now. But, anyways, you could have been taught these things, but this is the opposite of what you need to learn. What you need to learn is that from a golden heart comes golden words, and you need to learn how to speak those golden words. To speak that speech, speak up those golden words, how to speak in a well-mannered way, like your true feelings, your true emotions, and what you truly think of the consensus, right? Silence is absolutely not the answer here for you. It's like I heard that song, alright, yeah, I heard that song, like, words like violence break the silence. This could have been your consensus previously, and it's like, no, you have to learn, smith your words, use them in actions. Mix your actions with words, because that letter is gonna grow nicely, and it's going to make your life flourish a lot more than if you keep words in the silence. This is not your answer. This is incorrect for yourself to do this. It's like reversal of your destiny, like what you're meant to do in your life. It's a very vital consensus here. Learning that golden speech. Yeah, this really is the consensus here. That song, words like violence break the silence. Yeah, and this is like your song, basically. This is how you have been living, right? By this thought, but this is not your thought. You could have learned that silence means patience, and it means well. That silence is the opposite to violence, right? But this is the opposite. Actually, you need to learn, and you could have talent for good speech. You could speak nicely, or you could have nice voice even. You need to learn to speak these patterns, these golden patterns. You need to bring this out of yourself, out of your solar plexus area, out of your heart area, together in that consensus of beautiful speech. And you're meant to flourish in that type of pattern, this golden speech pattern. You're meant to learn to speak these golden things, and have patience for yourself while learning to speak golden things. That's all. Thank you for being here. I hope this helped you. Blessings, and bye.